threshold up, trace outer edge. So what's going to happen is we got that red line around Elmo's face. It's not going to print, it's just our cut line. That's what the silhouette is going to read. Actually, in case I put it in there crooked, I'm going to hit undo. It's going to put it back perfectly. So we're going to print this out. Then we're going to line it up on our silhouette mat. We're going to send it to be cut. Again, I'm not connected to my silhouette. I'm not in my office space right now. With this, you're going to change to heat transfer printable. And I want to say these Elmos are going on a light color shade. Now, I'm sure you see that red dot. Any red spots you see over here in this area, your silhouette is going to cut. So what I like to do is to come out of it and I go and try to find that dot. Look, I found it. You can tell because it lit up. I'm going to backspace and take it. Now we're going to go back, send it back. No red spots, just the way I like it. So we got heat transfer printable light color, and it's going to cut. My blade, I have to change the depth of my blade or the setting on my blade manually because I have the silhouette too, which I love. Some of the other machines will change that for you. If you're having issues with your blade cutting all the way through, you can adjust the force as well. This will say available when you're connected to your machine. You will hit send. It will then cut out your Elmo faces perfectly. We're going to go back. Once your Elmo faces are cut out, you'll just set those to the side because now we have to cut out our letters. I'm going to group my Elmo faces together, so I selected the top one. I'm holding down the shift key. I'm going to select the bottom one. I'm going to right click and group. I'm going to move them. And look at what I left. I left my outlines. Of course, this is after it's already cut this stuff anyway, so I'm just moving them so that I can have my workspace for my letters. Now, once you're doing your letters, I do not need my registration lines anymore because I'm not printing those. You can if you want. I don't recommend it because the printable heat transfer paper is very flimsy versus the vinyl, which is a little bit more sturdy. I found that it's just a little easier for me if I do the printable heat transfer as little as possible. And I like to mix the vinyl with the heat transfer, the printable heat transfer, because it makes it pop to me. You may not feel the same, but that's what I like to do. So I have my D and my M, my D's and my M's. I'm going to take away the registration marks. Turn it off. Remember, we went to view. You go down to registration marks. It's going to bring up this menu and you just turn them off. Now those marks are gone. You can also go to panel and page setup because we're working with Mac and most of the time HTV is going to come 12 inches wide. Sometimes if you have HTV sheets, they'll be 12 by 12. Otherwise, you'll have a roll. It could be 12 by 24, 12 by 36, anything like that. But it's going to be at least 12 inches wide. So I'm going to change my page setup to 12 by 12. Cool. If you like, you can also play around with the colors of the letters. We can fill them in red, or black, or blue, or purple, or whatever. Move your elbows over here and see, exactly what color you want to make those letters. I want to say we're going to have ours cut out in red. Playing with the color over here has nothing to do with the cutout over here. It's a design. It's just for designing, because you're going to choose what color vinyl you're going to load onto your mat to cut these letters. With these letters, because you are cutting them on HTV, which again is heat transfer vinyl, you are going to want to mirror them. In here, excuse me, I did not tell you, we're going to go to Object, and we're going to go to Mirror. I'm sorry, I have to select them again. Object, Mirror, and we're going to flip horizontally. So now if you were looking at those from the other side, it would look like Dad and Mom. Well, Mom really didn't have to be mirrored, of course, because those ends look the same regardless, but yeah. So once we've mirrored them, we're going to go here to send. We've loaded our HTV onto our mat. Honestly, I'm going to go back. That M looks a little close to the edge, so just to make sure that we get a good cut, I'm going to move it away from the edge. So now we're going to go here. We're going to go to heat transfer vinyl. Let's say we're going to use smooth. When you get ready to send, again, this will say available because I'm not connected to my silhouette right now. When you get ready to hit send, it will say, do you want to mirror this project? A lot of times. Or this is heat transfer vinyl. It'll give you a warning letting you know you're using heat transfer vinyl, reminding you to mirror. That is an awesome feature, because when I first started, I did not have that feature and I messed up so much heat transfer vinyl. So I absolutely love that. With heat transfer vinyl, my machine is going to change it's telling me to change my blade setting to 2. The force is 4 and the speed is 8. Again, I never really mess with the speed. I will take my force up about 4 or 5 notches just to make sure, especially with vinyl, that it's cutting all the way through. Not so much when it's printable HTV, because that is very soft and very flimsy and it rips fairly easily. So I don't really mess with my force or anything when it's printable HTV, but when it's vinyl, you may want to move it up just a tad, just to make sure that your cuts are going all the way through, that you're able to see them, especially if you're new to weeding, because the better the cut, the easier it is going to be to weed. So we're going to send that over to our machine. We'll hit send, it'll cut. When you bring it out of your machine, I say that you should cut around these letters. I would cut right up under the M and as close to the M as possible up this way. And then I would start weeding probably from this corner, because when you pull that out, all of this is going to be empty. And the heat transfer vinyl comes on a clear sheet. So what you will be able to do is you'll be able to put your Elmo face, you'll be able to put your Elmo face here and where you want it, and then lay it on top of your shirt exactly where you want it and press it all together. It's not like layering, but then it kind of is. It just helps you not mess up the placement of your printable heat transfer and your HTV. I hope this video has been helpful, as I hope that it helps my cousin out and you as well. Thank you all for watching. And here's the final product. Of course, again, the D's for dad, the M's for mom, as well as these words will have to be mirrored. So I guess I should have shown you that actually. Remember, click shift, click this, click, and object and mirror. That's how it will look when we cut it. And when we undo it, this is how it will look once it's pressed. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks again for watching.